Reminder that Coastline is not going to be in because every single team that is competing in a various matchup played Coastline. So we're going to go to Villa. In that case, G2 starting on defense. Going through the ban phase here. The last time that we have seen, or a couple of the last times actually that we've seen G2 play on Villa, it's been their opponents banning Montaigne.
His fixating bolt comes out, but Red Groove will be the one to collect the kill onto Kanto. And now lots of shots missed here from Jonas. He didn't land a single one onto Renewals as he backed his arse in, and he'll be taken away from Renewals now in response. So Jonas, a misstep there will be his demise. Pengu will rip away from a flashbang as it's just Goga trying to retreat and Pengu inside of the Tarp's closet.
Renewals will gun down Goga. 30 seconds left, and Pengu is the only one there. He'll sail out a Nitro Cell, but he'll get caught by Vitalin as he's trying to come back into the site. And full control for Chaos, and could have gone for the defuse, but they kill everybody instead. And that's just as good of an option. Jokingly, they weren't just saving strats, but we're also saving Jonas. What a beautiful shot from Crips, as Chaos are going to be able to get up every single kill in the kill feed. But Pengu's going to lay into Renewals, showing how little DPS that UMP can do as Pengu hits every single limb that Renewals has on his body. But Chaos is once again fully in sight. 2 in a row for Chaos, and this has been a pretty quick match so far. He'll just creep around the door frame. Red Groove looking to see if somebody's behind the bar, and he'll catch Jonas with his back turned. Trying to bandit trick. Once again, good coordination from Chaos. There's Kanto Raketti to pick up his second kill. Red Groove will find his second as well. His third, actually. Kanto will shut down Vitaline. 3 for him. Red Groove yet another. All he has left is Goga to possibly find, but there will be no ace as Goga shuts him down using the ejected mirror windows. This cleaner scope for Renewals will be his best friend. Trying to play around the angle, but Goga prone on the ground. The Spaniard will shut the door on Chaos in their third round and give G2 their very first victory here. Renewals having no clue. Keep in mind that we're attacking over on the side of the bedroom, and well, I think you got him, Jonas. I think you got him.
I'm not sure if Vitaline is aware of this, as he's going to turn the corner into what is certainly his demise. Kanto and Jonas will tack on, though, dropping secretly from Red Groove. Crips on a trade onto Jonas, but Pengu's still playing close in the door. Has diffuser control. It's Crips against 2. He spots the swift rotation of Pengu in behind the bomb. Pre-fires, and he'll win that out. 30 HP on himself, but he can't hit the second transfer onto Kanto. G2 able to equalize narrowly in the dying moments of this round, but Fragger against Fragger.
I mean, I think we saw Rise Nation be able to pull the defuse off because of the way they played around that wall, but it's oftentimes a pretty critical weak point for the way that these teams do this. Failing to land the shots puzzlingly is Renewals as Kanto Raketti gets gifted a free kill onto what probably should have been Renewals walking away, but that's okay. It's still a 3v3. Well, Fabian and Kanto Raketti are low enough that they'll be dealt with a strong gust of wind that should blow through the Villa at some point. And down goes Goga, the only member of G2 who is at full HP. But you have 2 players who are both pretty good with their guns, and if they don't put themselves in harm's way, they could possibly walk away with it, but it's not going to happen.
Classics never die.
Yeah, that's true. Secretly, he's going to eliminate Jonas, and it's going to be a 4v2, and Chaos is just going to snap their fingers and push on in yet again, but Goga doing his damnedest. He takes out 2 so far in this round, under fire from multiple angles as Vitaline is getting that plant down. He's got the safety of the bar around him. Oh, but there's Goga! He's going to grab his 3rd kill. Crips is also down, and look at how low Secretly is. This is so winnable for Goga. It's a 1v1, 5 seconds left, but Goga picks up kills 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's going to be a vault push now as you see presence from G2 over by 90. Both Goga and Kanto Raketti are there. Fabian off on his lonesome will find Vitaline. Goga takes out Secretly, but Red Groove will have to perform a miracle here. He'll be shut down by Kanto Raketti, starting it off and ending the round. The Finn will get the better of Chaos that round, and G2 will take the lead. Their first lead, in fact, of this game. They still fell short, but ultimately, if you can keep the Jaeger under watch, then you're in good shape.
Shotgun laying in wait on the side of Chaos. Kanto, though, will connect onto Renewals, and oh no, Crips! I don't think a single bullet from that magazine connected on the intended target. Dire straits for Chaos here.
Redlands actually managed to find a stairwell that wasn't being guarded. Secretly will get found from Fabian, though. So whether Vitaline is going to be spotted or not, as G2 is going to know to keep a couple bodies on flank. Oh, there you go. Runs right through. So G2 will continue to just steamroll on in. Red Groove finished off, but traded. As Renewals picks up 2, the Echo performing great work. Down by Kanto Ricchetti, leaving just Crips in a 1v3. Season on the line. Spot in Milan on the line for the Swedes. Pengu will be resuscitated and brought right back. But say goodbye to Chaos's spot in Milan. I can't even imagine the adversity that they've had to overcome to get to this point and how much mentally it's weighing on them. Oh, Jonas turns tail and just absolutely crushes Vitaline. And what was a 4v2 has very quickly tied things up at 2-2. Mustard gas. Not custard, that would be a completely different type. Jonas decides to wait on it anyway. He's going to get caught, and that'll be Renewals finishing him off. Goga had some heroics earlier on. He still holds that diffuser, just waiting for somebody to peek him. Excellent patience, but nobody's going to take the bait for the time being. He'll give his position away, and the smoke will just appear for a second, but Goga's side will be turned to Red Groove, and that is it. Chaos will take another round, still fighting for the draw as best as they can.
Well, now you got Renewals peeking up now from 90. He'll finally click the kill onto Fabian, as he was about 20 HP from the prior engagement. You're still in a good spot here if you're G2, though. You've locked down a lot of site control. You've got holes in the walls, but no, there goes Goga. Red Groove with a Nitro Cell.
Keep in mind, there still might be some stim pistols in the hands of Renewals to bring his team back up to full strength. But Jonas, struggling with the barbed wire, shut down by Vitaline, who's lost a little bit of HP. He'll put himself in danger, just as Renewals will, too. Pengu will make sure that there's nothing left of Renewals. Pengu's position has been given away, and then the rest of Chaos can just collapse on him. And that's exactly what will happen. And we'll go to the 12th round.
Going the distance.
Going the distance.
He's now peeking down. You can see the barbed wire rustling. Looks like G2 and Kanto are going to collapse upon him. There goes the stun just for good measure. Vitaline taken away, but Red Groove downstairs on a flank as well. We'll find Fabian on the backside. He'll have to retreat back towards the east stairs, but he's actually holding in his position downstairs, meaning there's only 2 on site for Chaos.
That was surgical the way that push was happening. Vitaline was assuredly dead because you had Jonas covering the other angle at the top of Astronomy Stairs. You'll say goodbye to Vitaline and Renewals, and secretly, and now Red Groove too. Crips is very limited HP, and it's Pengu holding the angle. The Dane will finish things off. And what looked like quite the comeback for Chaos, despite the fact that they will fail to make it to Milan, ends up being in favor of G2. We'll take a victory in the very final round, 7-5. And though their season might be over, they can still end other runs, as they did with Chaos. G2 will take the full 3 points and give Chaos only their second loss in this second half.
And for both of these teams, G2 and Chaos, they have the opportunity. They still hold someone's fate in their hands. It's just not their own.